Mercedes-Benz CEO has come out and said it. He believes that luxury car buyers are the ones who are actually driving the EV revolution. Interesting comments. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking, great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers, welcome back everyone else. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon as well. Really appreciate your support. I'll put a link in the description below to our Patreon page. If you can support us, that would be wonderful. Any amount is great. Inside EVs reported that Mercedes-Benz CEO Ola Källenius recently appeared alongside Jim Cramer, the guy who's, to be honest, a little bit of a clown in my opinion, on CNBC. Like most legacy automakers, Källenius believes there's still a place for gas-powered cars. Of course he does. He's the CEO of Mercedes. And there will be for some time, he hopes, because Mercedes wants to keep making money. However, he says that luxury car shoppers are accelerating the shift to EVs, essentially driving the shift to EVs. This is something I talked about on the channel. Luxury cars, right? I mean, if you want to buy a luxury car, why would you buy a gasoline-powered one? Because you can get an EV for the same price. I mean, there's heaps of luxury cars that are the same price, whether they're electric or gasoline-powered. So we actually have reached price parity in luxury car vehicles. If you look at the prices of luxury cars, then they're pretty much on price parity. Now, there's some models that aren't, but in general, this is a pretty common feature now. Tesla, of course, is the most successful EV maker to date. I contend they do make luxury cars. Their owners would mostly contend they are luxury cars. I mean, to be honest, one of the things I think is very luxurious about Tesla vehicles is that you can wake up in the morning and your vehicle has updated itself with new safety features like the ones I just reported on, which I believe all luxury cars should have, but they don't. Only Tesla has this new feature, which is a big game changer. Now, the other thing to remember is safety has generally been considered a luxurious feature. And Tesla's vehicles have the best safety ratings of any vehicles. So that helps to qualify them, in my mind, to being a luxury vehicle. Now, it's obvious that Tesla is taking market share. And it's obvious whose market share they're taking. I mean, look at the sales of their competitors. Who are they? BMW, Mercedes, Audi, maybe Volkswagen to a lesser extent as well. Sales from those guys in markets where Tesla is have gone down. And I mean, even in Germany, look, in the last 2 months in Germany, in September in Germany, Tesla nearly sold as many cars as BMW in Germany. Now, some people might argue that Tesla isn't a luxury car maker. But the fact that people are buying Tesla vehicles as an alternative to German luxury vehicles from BMW, Mercedes and Audi would suggest that those buyers don't agree. Mercedes CEO made it clear that the automaker still intends to produce gasoline-powered cars into the future, but maybe not that much longer because the writing's on the wall. The clear demand is with EVs. If shoppers increasingly choose EVs over gas cars, which of course they will, it only makes sense for brands to change. And arguably, if they don't, they're going to lose market share. Now, I don't think it's arguable, but some would argue that it is. But I think it's obvious what's already happening, that companies that don't produce compelling electric cars are losing market share. Källenius pointed out that the market is already clearly in the process of transitioning, being disrupted right now. He said in an interview with Cramer, that was part of the channel's ESG Impact Conference. Step by step, we see the market turning. I really believe that in this decade, we will flip from being based upon high-tech internal combustion engines to going dominant electric, if not all electric, in the luxury segment. So he's basically saying, by the end of the decade, the luxury segment will only be electric. So clearly, Mercedes has to plan for that. BMW has to plan for that. This is an interesting situation, seeing as, well, only a year and a half ago, BMW and Mercedes were in complete denial. They were saying, no, the future is not EVs. They're okay, but they're not the majority. They've really changed their tune completely in a pretty short period of time. And I think a big part of that reason they're changing their tune is the fact Tesla's now set up shop in Germany, set up shop in China. They're taking sales away from them. They have to be aware of that. They have to be aware of their conquest sales. So what does a conquest sale mean? I mean, that means when someone who's previously bought a Mercedes, an Audi, a BMW, a Lexus, a luxury car, goes and buys another vehicle, goes and buys a Tesla. Clearly, those automakers are aware that Tesla is getting a lot of these conquest sales. Regardless of the CEO's beliefs and forecasts, Inside EV says that what may be more important to some is what he intends to do about them. Absolutely, I agree. But to be honest, I actually don't care what Mercedes does. They don't have a choice. If they don't build EVs, they'll just lose sales. Anyhow, Kalanius says, Mercedes knows climate change is a real problem and adds that we must deal with CO2 emissions. He also shared that the problem ends on the desks of our engineers. He said, we do it because we think it's right, but we also do it because we think it's going to be the better business. I don't think there's any question for a modern company, a forward-thinking modern company, that we need to decarbonize. Now, it's interesting what he's saying. I think he's sort of telling a bit of a half-truth here. Ford just recently told the whole truth. Ford said, our buyers don't really care in general about decarbonizing. They just care about having the newest, best product, which is an electric car. Now, I know there's a lot of people who do care about decarbonizing, but, Ford are basically going out and saying, yeah, we don't really care about it. We just care about selling the product that our customers are going to buy. And it turns out that's EVs. Nonetheless, Mercedes will still sell both gas and electric cars for many years to come, they say. Though the company's CEO thinks customers will increasingly choose EVs over gas-powered vehicles. So basically, Mercedes is saying, yeah, we have to transition from selling gas cars to EVs. Otherwise, we're going to lose market share. And Mercedes, I believe, are going to be all electric only by 2030. But I think they've got to do it quicker than that. I think they've got to do it by maybe 2027. Otherwise, their company will shrink. They'll just sell less cars. It's inevitable. What do you think? Are luxury car buyers driving the EV revolution? Is that what's making it happen? Is he right or is he wrong? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.